Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, gentlemen. It is 6:58 on I think what's called the 29th of Sha'ban here, and I am contacting you from my classroom here in this illustrious place. And I hope you are all well. I have an idea for the PD to volunteer for our PD here. I think that what I can offer regarding PD is to go back to the original idea that I had when I opened the Total Mobile Experience. We can give it another name, but I think we need to exploit Telegram to its fullest. I think we can gain lots by sharing articles, information, experiences, techniques, videos from our class, audios from our class, things that our students share with us that are interesting, pictures, images, things that we capture while on vacation or on the weekend at night of interesting places, interesting facts. Lots of you have much more experience than me in teaching as well as in life, and you all come from very interesting places. There are a number of things that I think that, if we shared them, we could get lots of benefit, and it could be something continual throughout the year, not necessarily a one-off, 1 hour, 1.5 hour workshop, but rather something that could, stay with us, something that we can save on our mobile devices or on our iPads or our tablets or computers, and use them in the future. But what I'd like to concentrate on is doing things, not just talking about them and dropping empty links, but rather things that for example, if you share information from a social network, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, regarding some aspect of teaching or some aspect of education that you think that you can implement in your teaching, or that when you are teaching you do implement, then that would be great. We have the information from the experts, we have your ideas, your beliefs about them and how they might work, then you try them. You tell us how things work, how things could have gone better, maybe get the perspective of other people, get feedback, try things again, read more about it, for example. And likewise, I think that you could share videos as well, of, for example, if someone comes to your class as part of an observation, or you might ask them to come and just do a small video shoot or something like that, and then you analyze that according to certain criteria yourself, and give your own self feedback. We could share many ideas on different aspects of teaching and learning, curriculum, identity, professional development, instruction, as well as assessment, and all kinds of things. All of these topics mentioned by our management and more. I think that social media is a very powerful tool. I've learned lots from the sites that I have tapped into, whether they be Twitter or people that send me newsletters that I've signed up for on their websites, podcasts, discussions with other colleagues. And I think we need to not let that go. We need to not let those conversations go and those valuable links to things that can be done. That's the key, gentlemen. Doing and analyzing what's been done and reshaping, reforming what we do, meaning learning from what we do, experiential learning. So this is what I invite you to. I'm going to create a group, and I hope that you join, and I hope that you participate. Somebody had to create the group. It doesn't mean that I'm controlling anything. I'm just a participant as well, and I ask you to participate in something for teachers, by teachers, and I hope that it is the kind of PD experience that is helpful, but it's going to take you willing to take risks in your communication. You have to communicate, you have to add something, you have to add ideas. Remember the WH questions. Someone posts something, we shouldn't be offended by questions of what, where, and why, how, especially if something is not relevant to our context. it's not useful. Something that, just like yesterday, that a bunch of links from our colleagues in Jeddah without actually seeing or talking about how those things can be used or seeing demonstrations of them, just a bunch of links improperly misplaced. For example, formative assessment tools that we talked about, quizzes and Kahoot and Socrative and others like Quizlet are formative assessment tools, and they can be used in specific ways. So I think that's not necessarily a class activity, but these are the kinds of things that we can discuss in our groups, as well as how to manage and handle some of the tasks given to us by our managers and by the design team, so that we can do what is expected of us in ways that are practical, in ways that work for our students. And likewise, we can share our student feedback and information about the materials that we have to teach, all kinds of things. I think having a group where teachers are communicating is very useful and important, and this is what I have to contribute to our professional development. I hope you find benefit in it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.